I'm Sieko. I'm a professional magician and been doing magic since I was about 9 years old. And yeah, looking forward to having a chat, informal chat with you guys. Hope you don't mind me eating some nachos while I'm at it. Why do I like being a magician? So for me, it started when I was about 9 years old. I started doing magic, and I got a little box set, little magic set, hocus pocus set, and it had all kinds of little toys and gimmicks. But I realized that as adults, we forget to be children. So I draw back on an experience that I had when I was about 5 years old. I was sitting in Amsterdam and I was sitting in the bay window. It was the middle of winter, and I was just looking out, and suddenly these little flakes came floating down. And you can imagine, I don't know when you experience your first snow, but for me as a little 5-year-old, seeing snow for the first time was absolutely amazing. And that experience is something that's always lived with me. And so that astonishment and amazement is something that I try and bring through in my performances. So the most rewarding part of being a magician, I suppose it comes back to that very same question about why I do magic. For me, the most rewarding part is to see just the absolute entertainment and astonishment of my audience. So if I leave them with something that they can take home and remember, and just for that moment in time to be a child again, that to me is the ultimate payoff. So that's what's important to me.
usual role model as a magician?
So role models, I have many. I suppose the latter part of my life, I'm sort of starting to look at guys like Eugene Berger, who recently passed away. And he was more of a storyteller. And so I try and adapt that kind of reality and storytelling, because we don't tell stories anymore. So I like the concept and the idea behind storytelling, and then weaving that in with magic. But then I have obviously a lot of people that I aspire to, like, you know, the David Copperfields, the Darren Browns. I mean, Darren Brown is a huge inspiration for me, especially since I do mentalism. So I draw on, you know, the way he positions his type of mentalism. So I do a lot of, sort of searching of some odd and unknown magicians, you know, that people generally don't know. So.
One more. When did you realise that you wanted to be a magician?
Oh, I think that's a really easy question. I think when I grew up, I was 9 years old. I got my first magic set, and I just wanted to do magic. I was performing for, obviously my family and friends, and it just grew from there. And it put me through my studies, and it was just always part of my life. And it's quite an interesting thing that whenever I try to move away from magic, it kind of always found me and grabbed me back. So, it's something that I've always done, and I will always do.
Okay, that's the end of the video.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Brilliant.